In the vast expanse of the galaxy, where stars whispered secrets of destiny and the Force wove threads of light and shadow, a pivotal moment unfolded on the desert world of Tatooine. Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn, accompanied by his Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi, had stumbled upon a boy named Anakin Skywalker. A slave with an unparalleled midichlorian count, Anakin was believed to be the chosen one, prophesied to bring balance to the Force. Qui-Gon saw potential in the boy, a raw power that could reshape the galaxy. But fate, cruel and unyielding, intervened during the Battle of Naboo. Qui-Gon fell to the Sith Lord Darth Maul's blade, his final words urging Obi-Wan to train Anakin. Yet, in the Jedi Council chambers on Coruscant, the decision took an unexpected turn. "Train the boy, Obi-Wan will," Master Yoda declared, his ancient voice echoing through the circular room. The other council members exchanged glances. Mace Windu leaned forward, his brow furrowed. "With all due respect, Master Yoda, Obi-Wan is newly knighted. The boy is unpredictable. Fear clings to him like sand." Yoda's ears twitched slightly, his green eyes piercing. "Fear, yes, but potential, greater still. Train him myself, I will. Guide him through the shadows, I must." Obi-Wan, standing respectfully before the council, felt a mix of relief and disappointment. He had promised his master, but Yoda's wisdom was undeniable. "As you wish, Master Yoda," he said with a bow. Anakin, wide-eyed and overwhelmed by the towering spires of Coruscant, was led to the Jedi Temple. The city planet buzzed with life, a stark contrast to the dusty dunes of his home. He missed his mother, Shmi, terribly, but the promise of freedom and purpose fueled his steps. Yoda awaited him in a serene meditation chamber, overlooking the endless traffic lanes. The small green Jedi sat cross-legged on a cushion, his Geimer stick beside him. "Anakin Skywalker," Yoda greeted, his voice gravelly yet kind. "Your master. I am now. Much to learn, you have." Anakin knelt, his blue eyes filled with curiosity and defiance. "Why you? Obi-Wan was supposed to train me." Yoda chuckled softly. "Promised, Qui-Gon did. But the Force, its own path it takes. Fear in you, I sense. Anger. Attachments. Unlearn these, you must, if a Jedi you are to become." Thus began Anakin's training under the Grand Master. Unlike the structured duels and diplomatic simulations Obi-Wan might have employed, Yoda's methods were unorthodox, drawing from centuries of wisdom. They started not with lightsabers, but with meditation in the room of 1,000 fountains. Anakin struggled to quiet his mind, haunted by visions of his mother and the slaves on Tatooine. "Clear your mind must be," Yoda instructed, tapping Anakin's knee with his stick. "The Force, it flows through all things. Control it, you cannot. Guide it, yes. Let go of fear." Days turned to weeks. Anakin's impatience bubbled. "When do I get a lightsaber? I want to fight like Qui-Gon." Yoda's eyes narrowed. "Fight. A Jedi fights not for glory. Protects, a Jedi does. Patience, young one. Build your own saber you will, when ready." As Anakin trained, the galaxy stirred. The Trade Federation's blockade of Naboo had exposed deeper fractures in the Republic. Senator Palpatine of Naboo rose to Chancellor, his silky words masking ambitions darker than the void. He watched Anakin from afar, sensing the boy's power as a potential tool. Obi-Wan, now a full knight, took on missions across the stars, often crossing paths with Anakin and Yoda. During one such encounter on a diplomatic visit to Alderaan, Obi-Wan sparred with Anakin under Yoda's watchful eye. "You're fast, Anakin," Obi-Wan complimented, blocking a flurry of strikes. "But reckless. Yoda's teaching you control." Anakin grinned, deactivating his training saber. "He's teaching me everything. Says I'm special." Yoda hummed. "Special. All are in the Force. Humble. You must remain." Anakin's bond with Yoda deepened. The old master shared stories of ancient Jedi, of the Sith's fall, and the delicate balance of light and dark. Unlike in another timeline where Obi-Wan's brotherly approach might have fostered resentment, Yoda's paternal guidance tempered Anakin's fire. He taught him to confront his fears head-on. One night, in the temple's archives, Anakin confessed his nightmares. "I see my mother suffering. I have to save her." Yoda placed a clawed hand on Anakin's shoulder. "Attachments lead to jealousy, the shadow of greed. But compassion, the heart of a Jedi it is. Go to Tatooine, we will. Face this. You must." They traveled incognito, Yoda's small form hidden in a cloak. On Tatooine, they found Shmi still enslaved by Watto. Anakin's anger surged, but Yoda's presence calmed him. Using subtle Force persuasion, they freed her without violence, arranging passage to Coruscant. "Free you are now," Yoda told Shmi. "But the boy, a Jedi he trains to be." Shmi hugged Anakin tightly. "I'm proud of you, Ani. Listen to Master Yoda." This act of compassion eased Anakin's inner turmoil. No longer did guilt gnaw at him. Instead, gratitude bloomed. Back on Coruscant, Anakin threw himself into his studies, excelling in piloting simulations and Force techniques. Yoda introduced him to levitation, telekinesis, and even glimpses of foresight. Years passed. Anakin was 19, a Padawan on the cusp of knighthood. The galaxy teetered on war's edge. Separatist forces, led by Count Dooku, a fallen Jedi, threatened secession. Obi-Wan investigated an assassination attempt on Senator Padme Amidala, the former Queen of Naboo, uncovering a clone army on Kamino. Yoda and Anakin joined Obi-Wan on Geonosis, where the Separatists plotted. In the arena, amidst petrified beasts and droid armies, the trio fought side by side. Anakin's skills shone. He deflected blaster fire with precision, his bond with Yoda allowing seamless coordination through the Force. "Focus, Anakin," Yoda called, flipping through the air to dismantle a droid. The Battle of Geonosis ignited the Clone Wars. The Republic's new Grand Army, clones bred from Jango Fett's template, marched under Jedi command. Yoda, as general, assigned Anakin to his side, but also allowed him independence. "Lead troops, you will," Yoda said. "But remember, life sacred is. Mercy, show when possible." Anakin's first command was on the besieged world of Ryloth. Twi'lek freedom fighters allied with the Republic against separatist droids. Anakin, piloting his modified starfighter, led aerial assaults, his intuition saving countless lives. During a ground assault, Anakin faced a moral test. A separatist commander, a Nemoidian named Lot Dodd, surrendered. Anakin's hand hovered over his lightsaber, memories of slavery fueling rage. "Kill him not," Yoda's voice echoed in his mind, their bond strong. "Justice. The Republic will serve." Anakin lowered his blade. "You're under arrest." Word of Anakin's mercy spread, earning respect among clones and allies. Captain Rex, his clone commander, saluted. General Skywalker, you're different from the others. Master Yoda's influence. Anakin nodded. He's taught me balance. Meanwhile, Padme Amidala re-entered Anakin's life. Assigned to protect her during another threat, Anakin found himself drawn to her strength and beauty. On Naboo, in the Lake Country, they shared moments of vulnerability. I shouldn't feel this way, Anakin admitted under the stars. Jedi aren't supposed to form attachments. Padme smiled. But you're human, Anakin. Even Jedi have hearts. Yoda sensed the budding romance. In a private council, he confronted Anakin. Love, dangerous it can be, leads to possession, fear of loss. Anakin bowed his head. I know, Master, but Padme, she makes me better. Yoda pondered. Forbid it, I will not. But mindful be. The dark side preys on such bonds. In this timeline, Yoda's understanding allowed Anakin to navigate his emotions healthily. He and Padme married in secret, but with Yoda's tacit blessing, vowing to prioritize duty. As wars raged, Palpatine schemed. He befriended Anakin, offering praise and subtle manipulations. The Jedi Council holds you back, my boy. With your power, you could end this war. Anakin confided in Yoda. The Chancellor says the Jedi are too cautious, that I should trust my instincts. Yoda's expression darkened. Clouded, the dark side makes things. Trust the Force, not words of power. Suspicion grew. Yoda meditated deeply, sensing a Sith presence on Coruscant. The Dark Lord. Close he is. Anakin's trials intensified. On the volcanic world of Mustafar, he dueled Ventress, Dooku's assassin. Her dark rage mirrored what Anakin might have become. With Yoda's teachings, he disarmed her without killing. Surrender, Anakin urged. The light can redeem. Ventress spat. You're weak, Skywalker. But her capture provided intelligence. Dooku answered to Darth Sidious. The war's turning point came during the Battle of Coruscant. General Grievous kidnapped Palpatine, luring Republic forces. Anakin and Obi-Wan boarded the Invisible Hand, rescuing the Chancellor. In the duel with Dooku, Anakin hesitated at Palpatine's urging to kill. Remember Yoda's words, Obi-Wan shouted. Anakin subdued Dooku alive. You'll face trial. Palpatine frowned, his mask slipping momentarily. Back on Coruscant, Yoda revealed his suspicions. Sidious, the Chancellor is. Confront him, we must. Anakin recoiled. Palpatine? He's been like a father. Yoda's eyes softened. Deception. The Sith's weapon. Strong you are, Anakin. Balance bring, as prophesied. With Mace Windu, Obi-Wan, and Yoda, Anakin stormed the Chancellor's office. Palpatine unveiled his true face, igniting a red lightsaber. You fools! The Republic is mine! The battle was fierce. Windu's Vapad form clashed with Sidious's fury. Obi-Wan deflected lightning. Yoda leaped, his green blade a blur. Anakin, torn, saw Palpatine's lies. As Sidious struck at Yoda, Anakin intervened, severing the Sith's hand. End this, Yoda urged. Anakin struck true, fulfilling the prophecy. Balance restored. The galaxy healed. With Sidious dead, the Separatists crumbled. Anakin, knighted, stood with Padme, their twins Luke and Leia born in peace. Yoda, retiring to Dagobah, smiled. Trained well you were. The Force. With you it is.